go! Go the Cowboys!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck! YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to round 2 of the Betfred Super League competition. We're here for the round 2 preview and predictions. And as always, I'm joined by the great man himself, the man that says it's always their year, Warrington Wolves supporter, CJ Moxley, is kind enough to join us once again. CJ, how are you, bro? And how about the wire last week over Leeds? What an incredible performance.
Yeah, I'm doing very well, bro. Yeah, that performance was absolutely outstanding. I was actually pretty shocked with the result. I'm really happy about it, though. Paul Vaughan masterclass, all I got to say, and hopefully we can replicate that form again.
Yeah, so I'm just having a look at last week's results. Now, I got 2 wrong. I got the Wigan game wrong against Hull KR, and I got Leeds against you guys wrong. I got Catalans, I got Salford, I got Hull FC. I got the other 2 wrong. So, I mean, not bad. 3 tips right, 2 tips wrong. Not too bad. How'd you go last week with your tips?
I'm just trying to think. I got Wigan wrong. I know that much.
Was that it?
Trying to think of the other games.
I think you went Hull FC over Castleford.
I did.
You went Salford against League, and you went Catalans. So, yeah, you got one wrong. Wigan. Bloody Wigan.
Fucking assholes, typical, but I'm happy to see it. But annoyed.
They were disappointing last week, and I think that whole KR Wigan game was probably the surprise of the round. But we got some great games this weekend to look forward to. There's three really, really big games and really tough games to pick, obviously. We'll get into it in a moment. But obviously, Salford, Hull KR, that'll be a cracker this weekend. We got Huddersfield up against Warrington. That'll be a cracking game as well. And Leeds against Hull FC. That's going to be interesting as well. Castleford and St Helens has got potential to be a close game, depending on how many players back up for St Helens from that an incredible win against Penrith in the World Club Challenge that we attended, by the way. And if you haven't checked out the vlogs from this channel or Pro Enzo Vids' channel, you've got to go and check them out. They were unbelievable.
What a day.
But before we get into our tips for round 2, and we'll get into the preview for the Super League, I just want to say hello to the live chat. We've got about 14 people watching as we speak. We're starting to get a bit of a crowd here. Hello to Northern Viking King. Hello to National Sports Loaded. Hello to Phil Rogers. Shout out to Phil Rogers and shout out to all the UK. Fantastic. And readers. We got Rish from the UK. We've got a few people rolling in here now. We've got Jesse. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a real account or it's a
I don't know if that's
fake
real.
one.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem real. You can find out for me, CJ, or someone in the live chat can let me know.
Someone's going to have to.
Unbelievable. But I'll tell you what, before we get into the preview for the Super League for this weekend, CJ, I just want to give a massive shout out to all of the new subscribers. Now, I was in Sydney for the entire weekend. I was down there from Friday up until Monday, and I had to do the reviews for the Super League. I had to review the Leeds Warrington game and the Salford and League game from my cousin's house down in Sydney. Normally, they would be live streamed. Normally, I would be live reacting to them like 7 a.m. in the morning when they're on.
Check
So
if it's real too, so.
don't stress everybody. They will be early. They will be returning the live stream. So get ready for this weekend. I'll be live streaming the Salford and Hull KR game, and I'll be doing the Leeds and All FC game. So stay tuned for that. All right. Now over the weekend, I gained about 100 subscribers from Friday morning up until last night. I gained another 100 subscribers, and most of them are actually St. Helens supporters and UK supporters. So I just want to give a massive shout out to the Super League and a massive shout out to all of the UK fans that have just subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. So massive shout out to the UK. And I got to say, to all the fans that I was with on Saturday night at Penrith Stadium, I was in the St. Helens, away bay behind the post there in the second half with you, CJ and Lorenzo. I have never been around a more passionate and crazy crowd like that. That was incredible. The atmosphere was elite. Shout out to the UK supporters. They are the best going around, bro. They are easily the best. I loved every minute of it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, man. They definitely brought the atmosphere to Penrith, didn't they? They were
class. Hey, some of the things they said you wouldn't get away with in a regular game.
I can assure you that. Fans.
All right. Let's get into the preview, mate. First game of the weekend. This is a cracking game this weekend, bro. This is an absolute cracker. Might be the game of the round, considering how good both sides were last week. So this game is on Friday morning for us, CJ, 7 a.m. New South Wales time, live on Fox Sports and on KO. It is my team, the Salford Red Devils, up against the Hull Kingston Rovers at the AJ Bell Stadium, or what it's called now, Salford Stadium. Obviously, we're live streaming this on a Tuesday night at 8:15 p.m. So we don't have the team list. They're not even released yet. What a game. Who do you like in this one? Salford, Hull KR. Salford, $1.70. Hull KR, $2.10. This game is a cracker to look forward to Friday morning. CJ, who do you like in this one?
Yeah, this is a tough game, but I'm going to go Salford. Salford by 10. Being at home should get them over the line. And I think they got more quality than Hull KR. But Salford by 10, I'll go scoreline 24-14. And I think Andy Ackers will score any time. Yeah.
I'm just reading the live chat, and Phil Rogers from the UK has just said Ryan Hall is out for Hull KR. That's a big loss. And yes, he was great last week. Scored the first try in that game against Wigan on the weekend. Look, I think this is going to be a great game. It's a great way to open up round 2 of the Super League. Salford obviously expected to win this game, but it won't be easy. If Hull KR are knocking off Wigan, then there's no reason why they can't do the same against Salford. Obviously, I'm a Salford supporter, so I'm not going to go against Salford here. I think we can win the game. I think this will be really tight. I'm going to go Salford by 8. I'm going to go a scoreline, CJ, of Salford 24, Hull KR 16. And first try scorer, CJ, I'm going to go with Ken Co to score the first try.
Yeah, bro. Salford should win being at home. And
who do you like for the first try?
Who do I like? I like Joe Burgess, fresh off the new extension.
Yeah, Joe Burgess just re-signed for another 3 years. So, absolutely. And also, before we get to the next game, I just want to say shout out to the King in the live chat. Everyone acknowledge the King in the live chat. Everyone needs to bow down to the King. We all know he is the King, and everyone should bow down to the great man himself. So shout out to the King. All right, so we're both going Salford in that one. Let's go to the next game, CJ. Saturday morning. I believe this is a 6:45 a.m. kickoff, New South Wales time. Now, unfortunately, this game's not being broadcasted on Fox or
so
on
annoying.
KO. Huddersfield up against Warrington. Huddersfield $1.80. Warrington at $2. Huddersfield had a bye last week. Well, they didn't play because St Helens were over here. And this is a cracking game, bro. Huddersfield up against Warrington. Huddersfield at home. Warrington, very impressive against Leeds last week. It'll be very interesting to see if they back this up. Huddersfield, obviously their first hit out of the year. What a game this is going to be, bro. I'm surprised this game isn't on Fox, but they went with Leeds Hull. But, bro, Huddersfield and Warrington, who do you like here? I reckon this will be a cracker.
Yeah, in my opinion, game of the round. I think it's a big game. Two teams are expected to do well this year. I'm going to tip our boys to 2-0. I think, we were very impressive last week. We haven't seen anything from Huddersfield. I think we can win away, but it'll be close. I'll go Warrington by 8 points. I'll go a scoreline of 28-20. I think it'll be a very high-scoring game. First try scorer, I'll go George Williams.
Yeah, look, I don't like going against Warrington because of how good they were last week, bro. But at the start of the season, when we did our preview and our predictions and whatnot, I picked Huddersfield to win the entire thing. Warrington were very dominant last week. They were a bit lackluster in the second half, but I guess that they didn't have to do anything considering how much they were up by. I think Huddersfield at home can get away with a win against you guys. I obviously would like to see Warrington win for your sake, but I'm going to back Huddersfield to win this game, CJ. Sorry, bro. I'm going to go the Huddersfield Giants by 4. I'll go a scoreline of 24 points to 20. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Will Price.
Whoa. We'll see. It'll be a big game. It'll be a big game, though. It should be close.
Now that I've gone against Chris McQueen, Chris McQueen will probably score first.
Yeah, first time in probably history you've done that.
Yeah, probably. So I'm going to go Will Price first try, Huddersfield to win. And who's your first try for this one?
George Williams.
Oh, yeah, Georgie Williams. All right, interesting. All right, next game. This is going to be a good game. Saturday morning at 7 a.m. New South Wales time here in Australia. Leeds against Hull FC, live from Headingley. This game is on Fox Sports and on KO over here in Australia. Sky is on Sky Sports back over there in the UK. Leeds and Hull. Leeds $1.90. Hull FC $1.90, so it's an even money bet. Leeds were surprisingly extremely disappointing against Warrington last week. And Hull FC, they led 32-6 against Castleford at Hull, and they almost choked it. They held on to win 32-30. Now, if you watched our predictions last week for round 1, I predicted Hull FC to beat Castleford 32-30, and that's exactly what happened. So it was a fantastic prediction. It was a fantastic guess. I find this game probably the hardest one of the weekend to tip, CJ. Leeds against Hull. Who do you like here, bro? I think this is a genuine flip of the coin game.
It's tough. It's hard to write off any of these teams. I'm going to tip Hull FC. I think Hull will get it done at Headingley. I'll go first try scorer. I'll give it to Jake Clifford. He was outstanding last week.
He was.
I think Hull FC by 4. I'll go 16-12. It'll be a low-scoring game, and I think the black and whites just get it done over Leeds.
This is so hard for me to pick because, one, Leeds was smashed in round 1. They don't usually get beat back-to-back like that very often. 2, Leeds are back at home. 3, Hull FC were good last week, and then they fell off a cliff and just held on at the end. Their new players, Texoy, Jake Clifford, were very good. They beat a Castleford side that showed a lot of determination in that second half. Really hard to pick. Toss the coin game, but I'm going to go with Leeds. I think they're going to bounce back. I don't reckon there'll be anything in this. I reckon this game's going to Golden Point.
Ooh, big call.
I think this is the first game of the year that goes to Golden Point. I'm going to go Leeds by 1. I think Aiden Caesar's going to kick the field goal and Leeds are going to win. I'm going to go Leeds. I'm going to go Leeds 21-20. First try scorer, I'll go with Ash Hanley. Yeah, hopefully he's not playing in the centres. Hopefully he's back on the wing this week. As long as the foot's still, hopefully they're back out on the wing. And hopefully McDonald's back in the centres for him with a few other players there. I just feel like Leeds bounce back at a real nail-biter. Leeds by 1. It's going to be a great game, this one.
Yeah, bro. There'll be nothing in it.
If Hull FC win, it wouldn't surprise me. I've actually got both these teams in the finals this year. I've got them in my top 6, so I think we're in for a belter on Saturday morning. And like I said before, I'll be live streaming this game, so I'm looking forward to it a lot. All right, let's go to the next one, CJ. This game is also on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. New South Wales time. It's not being broadcasted anywhere. It's Wigan up against Wakefield at the DW Stadium. Wigan's first home game of the season. Wigan, $1.20. Wakefield, $4.50. Wigan were disappointing last week against OKR. And Wakefield, they were in that game with Catalans for a while, and then they fell out of it a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Are Wakefield any chance to beat Wigan here or what?
If it was up to Be Well Support Stadium, I think they could have had some sort of a contest. But just being at the DW Stadium, I think Wigan will be too strong. I'll go Wigan by 20. I'll scoreline 28-8. First try scorer, I'll go simple Bevan French.
I would like to see Wakefield be competitive here, but after how humiliating Wigan, after how much Wigan were humiliated last week by Hull KR at Craven Park, Wigan are back at home, first home game. They'll probably pack the goddamn place out at the DW Stadium. I think Wigan are going to make a huge statement here. I reckon this could be anything. I genuinely believe this scoreline could get really, really ugly. I don't think Kevin Proctor can save Wakefield at all. I'm going to go Wigan 54 points to 6.
Oh, far out.
I don't see this game being close. I think Wigan are going to put 50 on Wakefield. I think this is going to be an absolute hiding. Wigan to win 54-6. I'll go Jai Field for the first try of the game. This is going to be ugly.
Bloodbath of the year, eh? Far out.
If Wakefield score more than 14 points, I'd be impressed.
Fuck, man.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Tough in that case.
I believe this game is early Saturday night for us, like midnight or 1 a.m., 2 a.m., going into Sunday morning. It is the Catalan Dragons up against the League Leopards at the Stade Gel Brutus. However the hell you pronounce it. Apologies. It's in Perpignan. It's in France. Catalans against League. Catalans, bit sloppy last week, but they ended up getting the job done. Obviously, the new recruit there, Tom Johnson, had a blinder on the wing. As for the League Leopards, they really gave it to Salford for a while in that game.
Yeah,
it was a really tough game for Salford. League showed some fight, and they really pushed Salford for a while there. They scored first, and then they got behind, and then they tried to fight back in the game. Catalans are back at home, though. I am hearing that Sam Tompkins may return. I'm also hearing Mitchell Pearce likely to play because Mitchell Pearce was ruled out last week. But Catalan against League, I think we know which way this one's going to go, CJ.
Yeah, I'm going to go Catalans by 30. I'll go 34-4. I think they will only get one try. Especially if it's just being at Perpignan, it'll be tough. So Catalans by 30. First try, I'll go Tom Johnstone. He was on fire last week, and I think he'll bring that form into round 2.
Yeah, it seems like a safe bet. Tom Johnson for first try. Yeah, I think Catalans win, and I think they win well. I'll go Catalans by 20. I'll go 32 points to 12. I think that's 20 points, isn't it? Yep, 32 points to 12. Catalans to win, 32-12. First try. I think Tom Johnson scores first as well, bro.
Yeah, bro, Tom Johnson.
And the final game of the round. Now, depending on who plays for St. Helens, this should be an interesting game. Castleford versus St. Helens. I believe this game is like 1 or 2 a.m. Monday morning for us. At the Jungle, it's being broadcasted on Channel 4. It might even be 11 p.m. or something for us. I'm not too sure. Castleford against St. Helens, live on Channel 4 in the UK. Live at the Jungle, this one. St. Helens, $1.30. Castleford, $3.10. Hard to make a bit of a judgment on this game, considering both sides haven't announced the squads as of yet. Castleford, horrible first half against Hull. Really good second half. Almost stole it at the end. St. Helens, obviously, unbelievable win against Penrith. So they're probably going to be inflated. I'm expecting St. Helens to rest probably all their main stars. Like, I think Jack Wellesby, James Roby, Lewis Dodd, Johnny Lomax, Wormsley, Morgan Knowles. I think they'll all probably be rested here. They'll probably play half of their academy team. It's hard to say. Like, we don't know. Who knows? Like, they might back up. Castleford against St. Helens, bro. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I am expecting St. Helens to play their reserves, per se. I'll go St. Helens by 12.
Okay.
I've got a scoreline of 26-14. First try scorer, Jonathan Benison.
Yeah, I do think he will play because I've heard that obviously with Tommy Makinson getting injured in the World Club Challenge. I think Benison's the next guy to come in. So, look, it obviously depends on who plays for St. Helens, the way this game is going to go. But I think St. Helens will get the job done. I'll go St. Helens by 18 points. I'll go a scoreline of 26 points to 8 in favour of St. Helens. First try scorer, if he plays, I will go. First try scorer, if he plays, I will throw in Curtis Sheridan for first try.
Yeah, bro, he was phenomenal last week. So if he backs up, that'd be incredible.
If he backs up, then yeah, I'll be going with St. Helens. All right, so we went a couple different, CJ. We went different on the Huddersfield Warrington game, the Leeds and Hull game, and the rest of the same. So we got 2 different this week.
Yeah, just like last week. So we'll see how it goes, and bring on round 2. It's good to have a Super
I'm
League.
looking forward to round 2. It's going to be a great round of footy. Mate, good luck to Warrington against Huddersfield there. Should be a great game against
it's
the
yourself,
Giants.
mate. Big game for us, and hopefully we both go 2-0.
Big game for you, and we've got Hull KR there Friday morning. I'll be live streaming that, so should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully we both go 2-0. Start the year in a perfect way.
Yeah, and then we versus you guys next week. So if Salford and Warrington both win, round 3 will be game of the round, me versus you.
Oh, yeah, dude. I can't wait. So hopefully that's the case.
Hopefully that is the case. Well, I also want to say good luck to your team, everyone in the live chat and everyone in the comment section below, depending if you're watching this as a live stream or you're watching it as a YouTube video. Good luck to your team this weekend. Excuse me, bloody hell. If your team is playing this weekend, all the best. If your team loses, then always the week after. But anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Thank you for watching the Betfred Super League Round 2 preview and predictions. We are getting out of here. I will be live reacting and live streaming the Salford versus Hull KR game on Friday morning, which is Thursday night for the supporters in the UK. And I'll also be doing the same on Saturday morning for Leeds and Hull FC, which is obviously Friday night for the supporters in the UK. CJ, thanks for coming on, bro, and I'll see you for the next one.
No worries, man. And just have me on and bring on round 2.
Bring on round 2. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your night.